Howdy, oh whoa, look at this. It's tentacle porn in Warframe, my favorite. This is a weapon that CassieCast wanted me to look at, so here we are. I've got a very interesting name for my Verma slicer primary weapon. It's called Get Fucked Prime. Pretty great. I had to put spaces so it wouldn't get censored, but it worked out in the end. And that's all that matters. So we are using Verma Splicer. It is a beam weapon that chains. It shoots out tentacle porn, and it's quite strong. We have Tremor and Stitch for our grip and loader on the weapon. Decent mag, though the total ammo is pretty horrible. Really high crit chance at 32, 2.1 crit multiplier, 21% status. This is very good crit status ratio. And it has inherent toxin damage, being 7, 8, 12, and 14 for impact, puncture, slash, and toxin, respectively. So like I said, chain beam weapon, it's a kick gun, so you get the secondary arcane slot. I'm currently running Pax Seeker, but if you're getting slash kills, which is what I'm about to show, Hunter Mumu, this is actually never going to really proc. Honestly, I don't really like any kick gun arcanes. They kind of all suck ass, to be totally honest, but oh well. Primary Merciless is here because it's the easiest to proc and keep going unless you can get melee kills with Dexterity. I actually like Dexterity more, but I know not everyone switches to their melee and then their primary. Ammo Drum because, well, like I said, the horrible ammo. Yeah, 171 total is actually with Ammo Drum. So if I were to run, say, do I not have the mutation mod? Am I blind? I don't have rifle mutation. What the fuck? Well, anyways, that would probably be a better option. So we have a typical Hunter Mumu build. This weapon has a 3 ribbon dispo, so ribbons are worth it. Prime Shred because it gives punch through, though that does not make it chain to more enemies by punching through. But the fire rate's also nice. Critical delay, vital sense for crit chance, crit damage. We're getting flat damage from Galvanized Aptitude and Amalgam Serration, though you could actually forgo Serration because Galvanized Aptitude is additive on this weapon. Galvanized Chamber for multi-shots, and Hunter Mumu for slash procs. Then we have Rhyme Rounds to combine with the base toxins so that we get viral. Very, very straightforward build, not really much to talk about here. It is a quite strong weapon, so we'll go on the end. You can see it chains to, what, 3? Yeah, 3 enemies. This is without any stacks built up. It's already decimating these things. Look at that. This is a very, very strong weapon, to say the least. And because it has such high crit chance at base, you don't have to worry about like using Avenger or something to fix it so that you get more consistent Hunter Mumu procs. Like, look at this. This is so freaking strong. I'm honestly surprised I never see people use it anymore. They used it a lot when it came out, but ever since then, other weapons came out and people just don't touch it anymore. Yeah, there's Torrid, but honestly, I would rather use this than Torrid. I guess it depends on the content, but having to give up time to build your Incarnon meter when you're doing something intense where you could like die at any moment or the objective could get fucked, you can literally lose missions because you're trying to build Incarnon charge. So this is just very, very nice to be able to do. Now you could go with a Corrosive build instead, and that would make it easier to get headshots, allowing you to go Deadhead, and then actually be able to proc Pack Seeker as well. So we can switch out Hunter Mumu for, actually Rhyme Rounds for high voltage, and Hunter Mumu for Malignant Force. Then if you don't need the extra damage, because now we have Deadhead and Galvanized Aptitude, Serration is totally unnecessary here. So I would actually recommend putting in a different mod. I'm not quite sure what I would run though. I suppose you could go this so you get more, procs to get more damage with Gunsea, although I don't know. It's not really necessary. We already have a lot of procs going on. Oh yeah, duh, we can go Heat. There we go. Corrosive Heat, and now we have a lot, dude. 5 statuses from here, which is going to come out to 400% damage from Guncio, and then we get another 320 from Primary Deadhead. Lots of flat damage. And I think I actually prefer this build just because I'm sick of, slashing slashing viral on everything with Hunter Moo. Though because we don't have our procs built up yet, our damage is non-existent, but wait until we start getting our procs. There we go. Now our damage is going to be much, much higher. As you can see, oh yeah, there it goes. And this is without 2 green shards. Because we have Corrosive in very high status, we can build up some full armor strip enemies very, very fast. We're getting lots of this beautiful little Seekers from... Look, actually, Pack Seeker did 250... Actually, Pack Seeker does insane damage. What the fuck? I did not realize it did so much damage. Holy crap, that was a lot. It's like a mini Reach Surge. Holy shit. Well, let's show it with 2 green shards. So we'll go Rally. Let me switch to a build that's not going to affect our damage. Do I have it? Here we go. Nothing on our build to affect our damage other than the fact that we have 2 green shards, right? These are just casting speed and shield capacity, but we're obviously not using that. So now we are going to go back in. We are obviously going to have to build our stacks back up again. But now that we can full armor strip, that is not going to be nearly as difficult as before. Oh yes. Now we just start annihilating enemies. Look at this. Look at this damage. It is insane. Tentacle porn gun. Glorious. Its 2 biggest problems, honestly, for me, are that the tentacles, right, when you start shooting, I don't know if you noticed it, but similar to something like the Emblist as a beam weapon, is the beam doesn't hit the enemy the moment you start shooting, right? It's almost like it has a travel time for that little tentacle to actually start hitting the enemy. Like, you see it, shoot, hit. But if you're constantly shooting, that's not going to be that big of a deal, right? Like, you almost never have to worry about that. It's just sometimes it can be annoying, but it really isn't that big of an issue. Oh my god, the beautiful damage. Yeah, I think I definitely prefer Corrosive here, right? Corrosive heat, since we get the beautiful Pack Seeker stuff to hit the enemies. Now, the other problem, like I said before, is ammo. Without Ammo Drum, our max ammo is sitting at, what, like 2 mags or less? Yeah, 90. We don't even have 2 magazines worth. Less. Less than 2 mags of reserves. Why? Please, DE, could you buff the reserves on this? That would be great, thanks. But if you have ammo mutation and stuff, then you should be fine, and it at least doesn't have, like, insane fire rate. So you shouldn't go through ammo too fast. Other than that, though, it's a great weapon. Very, very strong. Definitely try giving it a shot. This probably isn't even the best. I would definitely, the best stuff on it, I definitely would recommend Tremor. It's the best here, but the loader, go with whatever loader you want, I guess, right? It's up to you. But that's going to be it for the Verma Splicer, the Tentacle Porn Gun. Get fucked Prime. Thanks for watching. Like the video and subscribe if you would. That would be great. Unless you don't want to, then don't do it. Adios.